School JA Foundation is a product of an idea, and the ideas are good, and ideas have expiry dates. Sometimes we have to end up renewing our ideas when they expired because we have deadline to do a certain assignment or a certain task, and we didn't meet this deadline for whatever reason. And it is very important that we catch up and redeem some time that we have lost by taking the necessary action in doing the things that are meaningful for us in order to keep stepping in the name of life. So your ideas and your dreams are your responsibility. You understand? Whatever is it that you want to do. Some people want to be a modeler, some people want to be a speaker, some people want to be a journalist, some people want to be this, some people want to be that. So whatever is it that you want to be, it is very important that you challenge yourself in that area continuously until you become a better version of yourself. So when we were born, there's very little that we know. We have to watch, listen, and learn the things that we know. Right? That's how we learn. So learning doesn't end. And as in school, most time pay a major contribution to the learning process of elevating us to another level, right? But it doesn't stop there, because even after school and beyond, there are more things that we must educate ourselves to. Like, for example, if you're going to work in another organization, you have to educate yourself. You know, what are your responsibilities are? What is it that you are supposed to do? And take a leap. You understand? Because the work must be done. That is the available space and the available position that's there, or the available position that you required. Yes? So if you want to be a manager, if you want to be a line staff, if you want to be a cook, if you want to be a waiter, if you want to be a bartender, whatever it is. So it is a mindset that you have to adjust your mind to this environment and do this that you are supposed to do. So in the same breath, that's how ideas work. So when an idea come to you, you have to deal with it like an organization, like it's a job position that you must exercise. So it doesn't take a rocket science mind to understand this. It doesn't take a rocket science mind to do this. It just needs, most time we need just a little motivation. And this is why the idea of motivation has been designed. This is why World School JA Foundation is alive, because sometimes we just need a little motivation to make that next step. And the World School JA Foundation is all about putting one foot before the other and keep stepping in the name of life. So I have to do what I have to do. You have to do what you have to do. And it is our responsibility to do what we are supposed to do. Right? And this is how we live a good life. And this is how we live the life that we deserve. This is how we get unstuck. This is how we live our dream. This is how we become successful. Put one foot before the other and keep stepping in the name of life. So whether or not you believe it, you are working. So if you get up and there's very little that you do on a daily basis, you are working. So it's either you are working for nothing or you're working for something. I rather to work for something. And this is how I use my time. I manage my time in this way. There are some things that you review and it's not perfectly fried, just like a Kentucky Fried Chicken or a barbecue chicken or a zinger combo or an American sandwich, etc., etc., etc. So it's almost similar if we understand the process that we have to create a system in doing what we are supposed to do, in executing our ideas. And this is how successful people become successful. So if you want to be successful, you have to understand whatever your idea is and how are you executing it, how consistent are you, how are you doing this, how are you doing that, is it worth it, is it working, is it a good product, do you like the system, do you like the flow that you are flowing on? If not, you have to continuously going back to the drawing board. So we will continuously make mistakes, we will encounter some turbulences, we will have some challenges along the way, but until you come to a realization of your true self, of your identity, of realizing that Yes, you are that person and you can become that person. Feeling yourself and enjoying the luxury of life, breathe in, breathe out, and learning how to live a good life, educating yourself continuously, feeling good about yourself, taking care of yourself, valuing yourself as an individual. So until you can live in this frame of mind, there is there is excess amount of work that you have to do. You do less work when you are at at a successful point, when you are on the verge of success, or you are on of the understanding of success, that this is my business, this is how I carry myself, this is my clothing line, when you are doing meaningful things for yourself. So understanding yourself and valuing yourself and doing meaningful things for yourself and challenge yourself is a way of success. Educating yourself is a way of success. Being disciplined is a way of success. And until we fully understand this, there is excess amount of work that you have to do. When you understand this, discipline and taking care of yourself, etc., 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 it becomes a norm. So it becomes your everyday lifestyle. But when you don't know and you don't understand this, there is excess amount of work that you have to do, like educating yourself in adjusting to this area, like clipping your nails, cleaning out your toenails, get into this habit, getting into this motion, let it become a daily activity for you, and keep stepping in that way and elevating and growing as we go. So number one, it's not going to be easy. Number two, it's not going to be a walk in the park. Number three, it's hard, but we got to do it anyhow. Right? So we can't just sit back and be laid back and watch life pass us by. So if you have to grab the broom to start, if you have to grab the rake to start, if you have to grab the mop to start, if you have to wash some dishes to start, if you have to clean out your bathroom consistently to start, developing a disciplined mind, managing your time, studying business management, listening to motivational speakers, listening to audio books, getting unstuck is a good way of life. Knowing whatever is it that you are doing with your life, understanding whatever is it that you want with your life. How do you see yourself in the next 5 years? How do you see yourself in the next 10 years? What do you see yourself doing? How well of a saver are you? How well do you save? How well do you know how to save? Understand? So it's not easy. It's not a walk in the park. But we cannot turn a blind eye while we are living. And once you have life, there's always hope. There's always challenges that you can take, and there's always more that you can do for yourself. So do not develop a mindset to rob yourself of an opportunity to live a good life. I encourage you today to live the life that you deserve, to live the life that your hearts desire, because it is more meaningful and important than any and everything else that we do on a daily basis. Valuing yourself, because individually you only have one life to live. I only have one life to live. What are you doing with your time? We are all given the same 24 hours every single day. Every day, the rich, the poor, and the middle class have been granted the same 24 hours on a daily basis. What are you doing with your time? How well are you managing your time? How do you know? How did you spend the last 5 years? How did you spend the last 10 years? What have you achieved in the last 5 years, in the last 10 years? What are you going to do about it? How do you feel? Where is your energy level? How do you stand up inside of yourself? Who's your mentor? Who's your motivator? Where do you stop to for direction? What great idea do you have in your mind that you need to get up early in the morning and take some action to? How do you know that you are becoming a better version of yourself? How well do you know how lazy you are? How well do you know how to take action? How well do you know that this is going to work for you? That this can work? Taking leaps, creating ideas, getting the ideas into active motions. World School JA Foundation was just an idea. And if it hasn't, if we hadn't executed World School JA Foundation, it would just be a dream or a thought in the mind or just an idea. So until you take action with your dream, it is just a dream, or it is just an idea, or it is just a thought of the mind. I encourage you today, do not rob yourself of an opportunity to live the life that you deserve. Do not rob yourself of an opportunity to live the life that your hearts desire. Do not rob yourself of an opportunity to live the life that you are supposed to be living. Some will get it, some will understand it, and it will take some a little more time to get it. But if you realize that you are a slow learner, then if there is something that catch you from this presentation, just play over the video again. That's how you learn. There is always something that you can extract, something that you heard that you need to hear again in order to get it. This is how I learn. I play Les Brown videos and repeat over and over again. TD Jakes, Tyler Perry, Miles Monroe, Oprah Winfrey, these people, the affirmation of life, and keep on playing them over and over and over and over again. Why? Because there is meaning in what these people are saying. They are catching thoughts and ideas that I need to use as a tool to add some meanings and value to my life. And it is mandatory that I understand this, so I spend my time educating myself in this area by playing these audio clips over and over again, these audio books, reading books, continuously taking notes, going over my notes, doing this, doing that, taking leaps, taking risks, just doing it for yourself. Just doing it for yourself. That's all World School JA Foundation want to open your mind and your eyes to. That you don't have to be a loud and boisterous person. All you need to do is to believe in yourself, understand your idea and how to execute it, and just take a leap and grow your wings on the way down. Grow your wings on the way down simply means that you learn more and more and more about whatever is it that you are doing when you take a leap. Right? So if you want to fry chicken, you just research chicken, how to fry chicken, you get your tools them together. Say you're gonna need a frying pan, say you're gonna need some oil, and say you're gonna need chicken, and say you're gonna need some season to taste. Okay, so you season up your chicken and make your chicken go and soak. You throw some oil in the frying pan, you put some fire underneath the frying pan, you make the pot get hot to a certain temperature, and then you throw your chicken in it and make your chicken start fry. You monitor your chicken, you supervise the chicken, you test your product, and you taste how it tastes. So growing your wings on the way down, meaning that consistency. You be consistent in whatever is it that you are doing. You're being consistent with your ideas. Not necessarily chickening, but this is just a good way to outline it to an understanding that we can understand exactly what is taking place here. So going through the process of transformation, you're going to feel like it is the hardest thing that you have ever done. Sometimes you're going to feel like you're not getting anywhere. Sometimes you're going to feel lost. Sometimes you're going to feel confused. The gut feeling, sometimes you're going to feel like you even want to give up sometime. It's not going to be easy. And if you haven't heard this before, life is not a walk in the park. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be a walk in the park. But we have to do it anyhow. It is better to take some risks towards success. It is better to take some risks towards your dream. It is better to take some risks towards living a good life and letting your life be meaningful and valuable to you, other than sitting down, wasting time, and watching life pass you by. The world is run by ideas. The clothes that you are wearing, the shoes that's on your feet, the slippers that you are wearing, that taxi that take you to work, that car that you drive, that car that you love so much, that plane that we fly into America and to all over the world, this is someone's idea. The very cell phone that you use, someone's idea. The charger that charge your phone, someone's idea. The fan that you use, someone's idea. The curtain, the tile, someone's idea. The shovel, the rake, the broom, the mop, the glass, the windows, someone's idea. Life, God's idea. The world is run by ideas, and we are highly separated from educating ourselves and challenging ourselves to develop ourselves to a better expression of ourselves, being that person that we are supposed to be, being that man that we are supposed to be, being that woman that you are supposed to be. Robbing ourselves of an opportunity to live a good life. Ask yourself, why? Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I so lazy? What can I do about it? Get some rest and recharge yourself. Listen to some motivation. Do some cleaning. That is a good way to start. Go take a shower if you have to. Get some rest and get up and have a nice fresh. Have a shower. And plug in some motivation tapes and plug in some audio books. There are some incredible audio books out there, and I have tested these books myself, so I can tell you that there are good books out there that will transform your life. Warren Buffett have a book on finance. Les Brown have books. Steve Harvey have books. Oprah Winfrey have books. Tyler Perry have books. Napoleon Hill have books. T.D. Jakes have books. There are books on finance. There are books on motivation. There are books on getting unstuck. There are books on life. There are books on so many things that can educate you. Miles Monroe have books. There's a lot of books out there. Robert Kiyosaki have books. Even Donald Trump have books. Take a leap and transform your mind. Do not rob yourself of an opportunity to live a good life. Do whatever it takes by any means necessary. Your mind needs to be programmed in order to take you from where you are to where you are supposed to be. You are not destined to be like this or to be like that. Your mind needs some programming in order to construct your life, in order to get some tools to use and add some meanings and value to your life. Let your life be meaningful. There's a house that you want to build. There's a car that you want to buy. There's a dream that you need to build. Success is about work, taking action, doing meaningful things for yourself and with your life. Success requires work. If you want to become a successful person, you have to work. Get some rest, program your mind, and do some things for yourself. See yourself, value yourself, put one foot before the other, and keep stepping in the name of life. This is your boy from World School JA Foundation, and I want to say to you today a pleasant good afternoon. Please do be inspired, take a leap, do meaningful things for yourself. God bless. Bye for now.